how I almost built the TikTok app. So going back a couple of years, this was the moment when I first started high school, and this was the moment when Vine also launched. So when I started high school, Vine also launched. So you have to understand that now my entire high school was just about Vine. And from the moment I started till my the end of my high school, everyone had Vine. Everyone was watching videos together on Vine. Some were even creating videos on Vine. And Vine was the platform that everyone was talking about, the most popular platform. No one was really talking about Facebook or Instagram at that time. Vine was the thing. And we were all used to all these memes like the OK guy, the spelling bee guy. Vine was the app that created so many memes, and we just loved it. The best app for our high school. And what made Vine so special is that they were really focused on short videos. You were forced to create only 5 seconds. So if you want to create videos, you can only create 5 second videos. So because you had this constraint, you had to find ways to be creative, to be funny, so you could actually get views inside the app. And because there was this constraint, Vine really became like a meme generator because everyone really focused on being super creative and funny in those 5 seconds, which created so many memes that even right now we're talking about. So after high school, when I started college, Vine dies. So throughout my whole high school, Vine was the thing. But as soon as I finished high school and I started college, Vine dies. And what actually happened with Vine is that Twitter actually killed Vine. And what happened with that is that Twitter actually bought Vine. So when Vine became really popular, Twitter bought it. Twitter bought it. They actually saw the potential with the app. But then it actually failed. That was a failed investment. It didn't work out for Twitter. So it failed. They had to shut down Vine. So they tried to port the same technology that was on Vine into Twitter with the looping videos and short videos, but it didn't really work out. Twitter was known as for what it was, Twitter. So just pouring the technology into Twitter and expecting people to actually use Twitter like Vine was used didn't actually work out. And the actual reason why the app Vine was shut down, why did Twitter shut it down, was because it wasn't making any money. The platform itself wasn't making any money, and the creators inside the platform that was actually making videos started to complain and started to stop using the app and stop creating videos because they were also not making money. If you compare it to creators right now on YouTube, for example, or Facebook, not sure about Instagram, but all of these platforms, when you create videos and you're a partner inside the platform, then you get revenue for the videos you post based on the ads that are shown inside your videos. So after Vine died, everyone just went back to the old social medias, to the old platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and even at that time, I think we also had Google Plus. But it wasn't the same. Everything was just so boring. Other apps weren't as special as Vine, because now you have to understand that everyone just got used to this new app where everyone would see memes and funny videos. Vine really changed the entire social media landscape, and the old platforms like Facebook, they were seen for like old people. Instagram was just seen as a platform to show off, but Vine was like this new hype kid in town that just showed you all the good stuff, all the good videos. And after Vine was deleted from the internet, people really started to miss it out. Even right now, you could see this compilation a year ago. Till this day, people are creating Vine compilations, especially when Vine was shut down. People started to create Vine compilations because they missed the app. And I remember I used to watch these Vine compilations because I couldn't really go inside the app anymore. So the only way to watch these videos would be on YouTube. So you just watch 10-minute videos of like compilations of 5 second videos, and we would do that. I would do that. People from my school would do that because there was no Vine in town anymore. And a popular content creator, Casey Neistat, after some time that Vine was shut down, he started to tweet some things about Vine, how he started to miss it. Like, for example, these two tweets. It's 9:06 a.m. on Sunday, and I'm just sitting here thinking about how much I miss Vine. Another tweet. Early Vine humor is my favorite humor. And we could also see Jérôme Jarre over here commenting on Casey Neistat tweet. And he was one of the most popular content creators inside Vine. And also some tweets from the co-founders of Vine. Someone actually messaged or at one of the co-founders of Vine saying, at Russ, buy Vine please, guarantee that people will download it. And Russ replies, we tried but it didn't work. So he's actually saying that they tried to buy back Vine from Twitter, but it wasn't successful. Another co-founder, Don Hoffman, is tweeting, what's a good service to make and watch short, interesting, funny videos? Honest question. And someone replies, Vine. Oh wait, meaning that's actually what you're looking for. Vine, the product that you created. But oh wait, it's dead now. So showing you all this, how people were really missing Vine, I really saw the demand for the app. I saw that Vine was an app that failed and Twitter shut it down, but people still wanted it. And everyone was missing Vine. And during college, I was actually studying computer science. I was learning how to code, build stuff, build websites, build apps, working with databases, and doing all the store stuff that would enable me to create apps. So I didn't waste any time. I formed a team immediately. I was like, okay, this is the next big thing. I need to recreate Vine. I need to recreate it somehow. Although I don't really know how to code the best, I'm just learning. You know what? Screw that. I'm gonna try my best and see what comes up. Right? I know how to code a little bit, so let me try my app. So I called my friends. I told them, look, you guys remember Vine? And they're like, yeah. Vine was the thing. Everyone was on Vine. And I told them, look, Vine was there. Now it's shut down. Let's recreate it. What do you guys think? There's so much demand for it. You guys wanna be on the team? And they all accepted. Not a split second wasted. They all saw the potential, and everyone was super hyped. We were so excited, and we got to work immediately. So for this app, we actually started to meet every single day, almost every single day, and we would do it at the library, the public library in our city. We would just go in there with our laptops and start to sketch out things, and I actually started to design. And I was coding the first version of the app, and we actually got to a version where we're pretty satisfied. We were actually able to go inside the app and watch videos and create your own videos. So exactly like Vine, 5-second videos that you could create, and then you could post them and then see your video on a timeline where you could scroll through different videos. But we failed to launch. We were not successful because we started to worry too much about the details. So you have to understand, we have this MVP or this initial version of the app that is fully ready to be launched, but we started to worry about details, about us telling ourselves that, but hey, we don't have this page, Vine had it, and this technology that we're using is not the best, and what do we do? There's only one technical co-founder in the team, and that was me. So while I was coding, the rest of the team, they weren't really able to pitch in as much, because that was really the early version of the app, where most of the work was coding, and we just took too much time. Took too much time with everything, just thinking too much. After we actually had the initial version, in the process of building the initial version, we're super fast. But then when we got it, then we took too much time to make decision, and we took too much time to launch. And what happened after that, everyone knows, TikTok released. And TikTok is exactly like Vine, a platform where you could create short videos, where, well, maybe right now it's a bit different. You could create longer videos, but when it got released first, the only way you could post videos was to create short videos. The only difference with Vine was that the only difference between TikTok and the Vine is that TikTok now enables you to create videos as a full length of your iPhone, so portrait mode, where Vine you could only create square videos. And after the release of TikTok, it just blew up everything. It got to the top charts on the App Store. It became the most popular. It became the most popular app in the world. Everyone's talking about TikTok, and everyone has TikTok on their phone. And if you don't have it, you're actually making a conscious decision. You're actually making a conscious decision. You're actually making a conscious decision of not having the app. But if you're not, then you have TikTok. So what happened with us was a big failure. We missed our chance. We could have been the next TikTok. The TikTok that is right now on the App Store, that could have been us. That could have been me as a co-founder of the app, the one that created the app. But we messed up our chance. We feared so many unknowns, and we just started thinking too much about the small details, which led us to fail to launch. So the takeaway from this presentation is to take action immediately. Stop thinking about all the small details that like we did. We had an MVP, we had an initial app that we could have released, but we didn't do it. We took too much time. Then a competition app came in and actually released before us, and that became history. That became TikTok. So what you want to do is stop thinking about the small details, build fast, get something ready and ship fast. And then as you scale and as you get users and as you get people complaining, or as you get people giving you feedback about your app, telling you, hey, you're missing this, or this is too slow, then that is the moment where you can actually take actions into fixing the small details. But if you try to have everything perfect at first, then you're gonna not launch in the end, which you're not gonna launch in the end, which this is what happened to us. So that is it for this presentation. I hope you learned something. I'll see you guys tomorrow.